Learner, this is Deepak this side, and I'm going to give you concept of verb today. You might be surprised here. It's auxiliary verb and main verb written regular, irregular. You must have studied in the schools or in grammar book. It's a transitive, intransitive. Well, I believe in the concept and I try to make grammar easy. So I give the concept. First of all, listen carefully and then you will understand what exactly I want to convey to you. Let's begin. Verb is actually action showing word. Yes, but here verb is of two kinds: auxiliary verb, main verb. Auxiliary verb can also be called supporting verb or assisting verb. Usually it is used as an auxiliary verb. Main verb can be called principal verb. Well, auxiliary verb like is, am, are, do, does, has, have. These are present auxiliary verb used in present tense. Was, were, did, had. These are past auxiliary verb. Is, am, are is present, was, were past. Do, does present, did past. Has, have present, had past. Now talk of this block. This is actually modal auxiliary verb: can, could, may, might, must, ought to, need, dares. So is, am, are, was, were, do, does, did, has, have, had, can, could, may, might, must, ought to, need, dare. These are auxiliary verbs. Now talk of main verb. Main verb is of two types. I'll teach you in another video like it is of two types, that is transitive and intransitive. But here I want to give you concept about the verb forms, and that's why I'm teaching you it is of two types: regular verb and irregular verb. Well, in some books you might see written here as strong forms and weak form. So you can call it a strong form, weak form. Right? Regular verb or irregular verb. Regular verb you can also call it with ed forms. For example, work, attack, go, write. Now see, one more thing. Usually in the book you find verb is of three types: V1, V2 and V3. Right? Present, past and past participle. Here I say V1, V2, V3, V4 and V5. When I'll be teaching with tenses and active and passive, with the help of this technique, you will understand it very soon, very easy, and your concept will be very clear. You cannot make any errors while solving the questions of tenses and active and passive or direct, indirect. Yes. So V1 means first form of the verb. Work. Second form worked, worked, working, works. Here attack, attacked, attacked, attacking, attacks. Go, went, gone, going, goes. Write, wrote, written, writing, writes. Now children, you might notice here in second and third form. Second and third form. Here you find ed is added in both. Yes, so it is called regular verb. Regular verbs means the verbs which second form and third form will remain the same. And when we talk of irregular verb, that is a strong form, strong verb, here second and third form will be different: went, gone, wrote, written. So you need to remember irregular verb, and you don't need to remember second, third form of regular verb. Only first form, if you remember, if you know, you will be able to frame second, third form on your own. Like now talk of V4 and V5. What is this actually? V4 actually verb plus ing, and V5 stands for verb plus s or es. It will be very helpful there in the tenses, because in tenses when we write a subject plus V1 s or es, it actually creates confusion there for the student. So we directly write V5. That will be very, very helpful to you there in the tenses. So V1, V2, V3, V4 and V5. you simply need to remember only 200 or 250 verbs, strong verbs, where you need to learn second and third form, like drink, drank, drunk, right? See, saw, seen. When you talk of other than those 200 or 250 verbs, almost all the verbs are regular verb. So whenever you come across any new verb, you don't need to panic. Simply you need to add ed with that. For example, like boast. Suppose you don't know, you are not aware about the word boast. Boast, simply you add boasted. Exaggerate, simply you add ed. Exaggerated. Like place, place is used as a noun, can be used as a verb also. Like the chair has been placed here. Placed. Elbow, elbow, this is elbow. So suppose you go to the temple and somebody elbows you, yes, you can say he elbowed me. You can use it as a verb adding ed, right? Shoulder can be used, like he shouldered the responsibility. Shouldered. Like pump, pumped, right? Synchronize, synchronized. So whenever you come across any new verb, you simply have to add ed. And for v4 and v5, you don't need to panic. With v4 you simply add ing form, that's ing form, and with v5 you add s or es. Now the question arises where to add es. So that is the concept in the noun, but again I tell you, wherever you find o, s, double s or ch, you will add es. And the second, suppose you find the word like try. If y is preceded by a consonant, then y will be replaced by ies. So this way you have understood that how second, third form can be framed on your own. So don't panic. Usually students, actually take tension, how can I learn all the verbs? Yes, so it will help you frame second, third, fourth and fifth forms on your own. Yes, now so a very short revision, like verb is of two types, auxiliary verb and main verb. Auxiliary verb like is, am, are, was, were, has, do, does, did, has, have, had, can, could, may, might, must, ought to, need, dare. Now in regular verb you find ed, and in irregular verb you find second and third form different, right? So whenever you come across a new word, new verb, you will simply add ed. I hope you have understood, and again I say it will be helpful there in the further topics, I mean tenses and active and passive or direct, indirect. Any query you can approach me and you can ask me and I'll clear your doubts. So thank you for watching my video.